Hello everyone, I am Nitin from Rest Learning, and in this video I'm going to walk you through with an amazing product, Exam Paper Creator tool, with the help of which very easily you can create an examination paper, a test series or a worksheet between just 5 to 7 minutes. The tool has a content based upon NCERT CBSE and the classes that are covered up are from 6th to 12th. So let's begin our journey. The process of paper making starts with a very simple few selections. First of all, you need to select your respective class and then followed by the respective subject. Then you need to decide whether you want to go for a test series or an examination, and then accordingly, you can select the further categorizations. Coming to the last rectangle, test and exam name, this is like a free space. Whatever the name that you want to see over the question paper as per institute pattern, you can just type it over here. Something like this. And after that, just go ahead and click on Save and Proceed option. The tool offers you some of the most renowned books. It could be the NCERT series like NCERT Science, Exemplar, or even it could be the popular reference series like Lakshmir Singh's Physics, Chemistry, Bio, All-in-One Science Together with Science. Apart from these books, there are other publications, reference books as well in the world of CPSE. For that, we have created one category called as Question Bank. In a collective way from all those miscellaneous sources, we have posted the questions over here. Here you can see the name of the chapter, and in the bracket you can see the number of questions which are there in the database from that specific chapter. Now you can go ahead and select the chapters as per requirement. So if you want, you can select the chapters from question bank, from the NCERT books, from the reference books, whatever the permutation combination you want to follow, you can go ahead and follow it. And once you have selected the chapters, just go ahead and click on the Save and Proceed option over the right hand side bottom. Exam paper creator tool consists of 3 lakh around questions, and as per our last page selection, 2,996 question system has pulled out for us. Over these questions, you can apply the filters on different parameters. As you can see over the top, there's an option called as filter. You can apply the filter based on the chapter in the book. As for the marks as well, you can apply it as per the nature of question, like multiple choice, reasoning, fill in the blanks, true, false, theory, practical case study, and so on. Lengthwise as well, you can go for it. Long, very long, short, very short. As per the Bloom taxonomy, remembering, evaluating, applying, analyzing, etc., you can apply the filters. Difficulty level wise as well, easy, medium, and hard. And there's a last filter, something called as only previous paper. This you will find only for the board classes, that is 10th and 12th. That means in the past 10 and 12 years in the CPSE, whatever the questions that came in board examination from these chapters, this particular filter will pull out those questions for you. Now, whatever the questions that you require for your paper, just put it here over this right-hand side blank space. Let's say you need to have question number 1. Just go ahead and click on this plus sign. Like this, from the left-hand side, you'll keep on selecting the questions as per your choice. And over here, you can see the quantity of the question, and over the top, the total marks of the paper will be updated automatically. Once you have shortlisted all the questions over here, you can do some sort of customizations in them. Now let's say in question number 1, this is of 8 marks. As a subject matter expert, you feel like this should be of a less or more marks, so you can always go ahead and edit the marks over here. Now let's say we have changed from 8 to 5 marks. So the marks of this particular question has changed, and over the top, the total marks of the paper have also got changed simultaneously. With any question you want to give another question as a choice, that's pretty much very easy to do. Next to the marks, you have these double box option, something called as click to add alternate question. You will click over here, and below you're going to get a space where you can go ahead and give the alternative question. Now let's say I'll give up this question. Now see, there are 2 question number 4s are there. The first one, and now this the next one. And once the paper is ready, you're going to see the word or between these 2 questions so that the student can come to know about the choice given by you. Speaking about the sequencing of the questions, you can easily go ahead and interchange the positions of the questions accordingly. As you can see, I have shuffled up question 1 and 2. If you want to sort them by the marks, you can do that as well. There's an option called as sort by marks. In a ascending or in a descending order, you can go ahead and sort the questions. If you wish to add your own question, you can do that as well. There's an option called as add your question. You'll click over here. First of all, you need to select the chapter from which you want to give a question, the respective topic. You're going to decide the question type. You'll finalize the question marks. You'll decide the difficulty level, the length of the question, short, very short, long, nature of the question, theory, practical, reasoning, match the following, etc. And if you wish to include your answer in the answer key, have a check over this box. However, if you don't want, that's fine. Leave it unchecked only. Below, you're going to get a space where you can either go ahead and type your own question. Above, you will see some of the virtual symbols that you can utilize for mathematics and science. And the best thing is that instead of typing, you can straight away post the screenshot of the entire question, equations, or a diagram. So there's an option called as image. You'll come to here, click on browse server, and let me show you a couple of the screenshot that I have as a dummy with me. Now, as for example, I have uploaded the chemistry equations. So instead of typing it, I have just posted the entire screenshot. Isn't that easy? In the same way, you can go ahead and put the diagrams as well. Below, you will get a space where you can update the answer with the same functionalities, and automatically this answer will become a part of answer key as well. After that, bottom right hand side, again click on proceed paper. Now one pop-up will come regarding the timings of the paper. By default, 1 hour is set. If you want to change the time, just click over yes, and in terms of hours and minutes, you can change the time. Now let's say instead of 1 hour, we made it for 1 hour 40 minutes. Click on done, timing is changed. Again, click on proceed paper. Now it's the time for the instructions. Whatever the earlier papers that you prepared for the same class and subject, those saves and instructions, you can see it below. If you want to make them repeat in this paper as well, just go ahead and click on this plus sign. If you want to write a new instructions, you can type it over here. And for the next time, to avoid writing it again, you need to click on this option, save instruction for future, and then click on add. So that new instruction will get added in the current paper, as well as next time you have to just click on this plus option, and that will get included in the paper. And after that, you're good to go. Click on save paper. And now the first editable draft of question paper is ready. Over the top, where you're seeing breast learning solution in the address, here your institute name and address will come up. Left hand side, the logo of your institute will come up. Extreme right hand side, edit header option is there. Via this option, you can add the name of your institute, add the address, and upload the logo of your institute. You can also go ahead and put the watermark as well. Could be in a form of a text like this, or could be in a form of a logo like this. In both the ways, it's going to appear in the question paper as well as on the answer key. You can customize the different segments as per your priority. Over the right hand side, you can see this customize option. Now let's say for any question paper, you don't want section, roll number. So you have unchecked these two options, and now they have gone vanished away. So from paper to paper, you can include and exclude these as per your requirements. Speaking about the cosmetic changes, you can change the style of the font which is being used in the paper. You can change the size of the font. Whatever the diagrams which are being used in the paper. Now, as you can see in question number 1, the diagram size is pretty much small. Over the top, you have an option of called change image size. By default, all the diagrams in screenshot will be as per 25%. You can select 50% or more than that to increase their size. Now, let's say if we'll click on 50%, and now you have seen the size of the diagram has increased comparatively. Any instruction if you forgot to give in the previous page, so no need to worry, no need to go back. Here as well, you have add instruction section. Without putting the serial number, you can go ahead and type your next instructions like this, and then click on save. And now you can see automatically on the third number, I got my new instruction. You can divide the paper section wise. Now, as for example, from question number 1, section A starts, you'll click on add section, and then over here, you can give the name. For any particular question, if you want to do any sort of a changes, you can go ahead and do that as well. Now let's say in question number 2, I want to pick B capital for the word battery, or would like to add a question mark at the end. Just bring your cursor over this question, do a double click with your mouse, and the system will make your question open in an editable form. Now, whatever the changes that you want to do in the questions, you can go ahead and do that. And once done, over the top right hand side, you can click on the done option, and then you're good to go. As a subject matter expert at this stage, somehow you're not satisfied with any of the question. Let's say it's like very easy, difficult, or somewhere it's going out of syllabus. So without disturbing the entire paper, at the end of every question, there's an option called as replace question. You will click over here. System will try to present to you some of the other substitutes questions that you can go ahead and exchange with this one. Now, as for example, question number 4, I have changed with the another one without disturbing the other questions which are present in the question paper. Bottom, there's an option called as open in PDF. Once you click over here, this will generate the student version of the question paper. Now, as you can see, the entire question paper is ready. You have the name, the logo, the watermark is there. And question number 4, the word or is there that defines a choice. Bottom right hand side, you can see this print PDF option. Via this option, if you want to take a directly print out, you can do that as well. Else in a PDF form, you can save the soft copy of the question paper, which later of course you can share by anyways. Extreme right hand side view answer section is there in the green color box. Once you click over here, this will generate the fully automated answer key without any manual effort. Now here comes the answer key of our question paper which we have prepared right now with full explanation, full steps and full description as per the nature of question. This as well, you can pull it out in a PDF form along with your logo, watermark, or you can straight up take the printout as well. As a teacher, as a subject matter expert, if you're not happy with some of the questions, could be it has some errors or the answer is incorrect or anything that you want to report to us. In the answer key, you will find one section called as edit paper. You'll click over here and then after that you will come down. Now, let's say there's one particular question that has come up over here, question number 2. If you're not happy with the question, you found some error in that one and you want to report to our team, just go ahead and click on this report question option. And over here, you can write the comment, whatever is incorrect in the question paper. Now, let's say we wrote, it says incorrect answer. And then you will click on the report option. Now, what will happen? This particular request will come to our team. They will look into it and they will provide you the resolution over that. If you want to edit any of the answers in this answer key, you can do that as well. There's a section called as edit answer. You'll click over here. And again, as you saw in the question paper, here as well, system will make open the answers in editable form and you can go ahead and edit it accordingly. Well, speaking about the other options of the tool, left hand side below exam setup, you can see a section called as reported question. This particular section consists of all the questions that you have reported to us for the correction. As an initial confirmation, you can see the message we will update soon. And as soon as any action has been taken by our team, you'll get a positive message. As for example, it is resolved now or any other message that means the issue has been taken care of. Apart from that, there's a section called as exam and test list. This is like an index. Whatever the question paper that you've prepared so far, you can see the list of all the question papers. The most recent is going to appear over the top and the other papers will keep on coming downstairs like this. And at any point of time, you can pull out any old paper, you can preview it, edit and make a new one, make a duplicate paper. Or if you don't wish to see any paper in the mainstream, you can go ahead and archive it. That means system will hide that paper in front of you. Now, let's say after a couple of days, couple of weeks or months, you want to refer back to that archive paper. So over the top, you can see the Schoolly archive section. You will have a check over this box and this will show you all the archive papers done by you so far. And over here, you can go ahead and unarchive any paper and equally reutilize as well. Exactly same goes with the worksheet as well. Whatever the worksheets that you've prepared, you can again see them, the current one and the previous ones. Create MCQ paper is another option basically. This is just for your convenience. If you want to prepare the entire paper, which is a multiple choice based, you can go ahead and create the paper with the same functionality over here. However, you can also apply a multiple choice filter in the create paper as well and create the entire question paper or test series. So everyone, this is pretty much being about the tool. I'm hopeful that this particular tool, you'll find it very useful for your paper making techniques. Thank you so much for watching this video. Have a wonderful day ahead.